Shalom, shalom, Israel, praise Allah, Yahweh Lahayaka, Yahweh Kab, Hashem, Mashak, Yahweh Shai. Oh, much love to our righteous brethren. Ooh, pretty much just gonna go through the spirit, man, and bring out whatever the spirit has to bring out. Chilly. Ooh. It's like I'm tired of mug. That Jeremiah, man. See what I'm gonna bring out. I'm gonna read Jeremiah the 3rd chapter then, man. Name me all the Yahweh Kab, Hashem, Mashak. I mean, well, you know what? I'm just gonna get the one verses I want to get, man. Because Lord ain't dealing with the multitude, man. Multitude of people ain't gonna get the kingdom, man. Because everybody following the multitude, man. You know, a lot of people following the multitude, following the crowd, following following the world, man. They love the world, man. And that's also one of them youthful lusts, man. Which it tells us in Peter to flee youthful lusts, man. And one of those youthful lusts is following the crowd, man, trying to be like every goddamn body, man. You know what I'm saying? Being like the world. Ooh. Ooh, suck it. This is 2 Peter. What else scripture say flee youthful lust? Like I said, one of them youthful lusts is that people want to follow the multitude, man. Which the Lord is going to destroy the multitude, man. That's even in the apocrypha. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Flee youthful lust. Where is that at? I ain't going in my pocket for the look for it. Yeah, because the Lord, he dealing with a remnant, man. It's all about the remnant, man. That small number, man. This is First Peter chapter 3. First Peter 3, chapter 3, verse First Peter 3 and verse 16. It says having a good conscience. Right, we're gonna have a good conscience, man. We can't have our conscience seared with a hot iron and it's branded with sin, and you got sins in your conscience that's branded in your mind, man, and marked in your mind. You know what? We don't want your conscience seared with a hot iron. You gotta have a good conscience, man. Not following witchcraft and idolatry, man. Because if you don't repent, you're gonna get destroyed. They talk about that in Revelation 9, that those that's worshiping devils and things like that, they're not gonna They're gonna get destroyed. This Revelation chapter 9. Revelation 9. Revelation chapter 9, verse 10. And the rest of the man which were not killed by these plagues, yet repented not of the works of their hands, that they should not worship devils, man. And we can't be worshiping devils, man. You know what I'm saying? You worship you worship devils, you're gonna get destroyed, man. And I just seen Jake is totally smitten, man. He got terrible demons on him. Talking about some goddamn gang. Like, you niggas corny with that gang shit. I hate when gang, brother. That shit whack, bro. Like, cut it out, man. You following the multitude, man. And all you guys talking this, gang that, man, you're gonna get destroyed, man. You know what I'm saying? It tell you that you live by the sword, you should die by the sword, man. And that's why they scream that gang shit. You got a little punk ass gun, man. You know what I'm saying? The Lord is gonna destroy those that's living by the sword. You know what I'm saying? Follow the multitude. What it says, I read that in Galatians earlier. Any man that's a murderer, man, he don't have an inheritance in the kingdom of God, man. So you got Jake's going to do hits on each other and shit, man. And I think they just had, I think that was down the way. A guy got shot in the abdomen the other day, man, in the stomach, man. And Jake out here acting a fool, man. You know what I'm saying? Killing people. People just killing niggas just to get a name, man. Or just to kill a nigga so you can go buy you some goddamn some carnal clothes. You know what I'm saying? Go buy you some goddamn Nikes. Killing for Jordans. Killing so I can go get me a new hoodie. Like, these niggas crazy. These niggas crazy out here. Oh, yeah, a lot of niggas killing because they covered other man's properties. They want to a lot of niggas kill so they can get them a little get them a couple ounces of weed, man, re-up, so they can go buy them a little 50 pack. You know what I'm saying? These niggas crazy, man. Buy them some dope, you know, kill a nigga, you know, just to get ahead, man. I mean, it's folly. You gotta have a good conscience, man. You know, your mind all messed up, your spirit and your mind messed up, man. You're gonna be destroyed, man. The Lord gotta destroy those type of spirits, man. You know. This is Matthew chapter 7. Matthew 7 and 13. It says, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction," man. All right, so the way that leads to destruction, that's dealing with the multitude, man. You know what I'm saying? Ooh, that's why you don't want to follow the multitude, man. Because broad is the way that leads to destruction. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people that's going to be getting destroyed is because they following the multitude. Everybody want to be like Gucci Mane. Niggas want to be like Chief Keef. Everybody want to be like Lil Uzi Vert. You got the Lil Uzi Vert demons. You got everybody want to follow Lil Pump. You know what I'm saying? Corny dudes, man. You know what I'm saying? And everybody, I mean, people respect people with money, man, and that's what it is. And James speak about those that despise the poor, man. You know. So following the multitude is gonna lead to destruction. It says, "Enter ye in at the straight gate, for wide is the gate, and broad is the way that leadeth to destruction, and many there be which go in thereat. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life, and few there be that find it." This is the Messiah's words. He said, "Few, man." So a lot of people ain't gonna get the kingdom, man. I'm starting to believe that majority of these people on the earth is gonna be destroyed, man, and a lot of the elect is gonna have to be resurrected, man. You know, because I tell you, when the Messiah come back, that he's going to judge the dead, the quick and the dead, man. That's what it looked like. A lot of the elect is going to have to probably come from out of their graves, man. Because these niggas that's on earth today, they the goddamn devil, man. And everybody following sorcery and witchcraft and channeling demons. That's what we. And when all this hip hop today, that ain't doing nothing but channeling demons. That's why a lot of those guys teaching with their hands as well, man. You know what I'm saying? Following these rappers, man. And all they rap about is adultery, fornication, murder, and witchcraft, man, sorcery, man. You know, sipping lean and popping Molly. I pour a four in. What they say? I pour a four in the goddamn. All this other folly, man. That's why Lord gonna get you niggas, man. You wicked ass niggas, man. It says and broad is the way that leads to destruction, and many there be that go in thereat, man. See that many. So a lot of people want to follow the multitude, man. You're gonna get that multitude judgment, man. Because straight is the gate, and narrow is the way which leadeth unto life. Right? So the way that leads to life, man, it's narrow, man. It's a narrow path, man. It's not broad, man. You know what I'm saying? And a lot of people don't want to walk the narrow path. They want to follow the multitude because Israel, a lot of Israelites don't have the spirit of being a leader, man. They just want to follow some goddamn body, like, you know, like sheep, you know, like goddamn sheep, man. Which sheep is supposed to follow the shepherd, man. Which we should be following the multitude, but following the doctrine of the Messiah and his principles, man. That's what we should be following, man. All right, not the multitude, man, because the multitude is dealing with the broad way. And few there be that find it, man. Beware of false prophets, which come to you in sheep's clothing, but inwardly they are raven wolves, man. And you got a lot of false prophets in the nation of Israel. You got a lot of false prophets among the Gentiles. You know, they'll come to you as like they're sincere and all, but really they hustlers, man. You know, you got a lot of people that's just hustlers, man. Like these people in the churches. You know what I'm saying? All those preachers in the churches, majority of them is Masons, man, Freemasons, man, and Masons, and they getting it down 501c3 so they can, you know, be tax exempt and make money off the people, man. You know what I'm saying? That's why it says that beware of false prophets who come to you in sheep's clothing, man. You know, coming like they're of God's true sheep, man. You know what I'm saying? People be acting like they love Israel, but really you're a goddamn wolf, man. You know what I'm saying? Let's get the precept in Ezekiel about those damn wolves. That's why the book of Psalms says it's better to put confidence in the Lord than to put trust in man, man. You know? So I'm about to get that Ezekiel dealing with these wolves, man. Raven in the prey, man. This is Ezekiel. This is Ezekiel chapter 22. Ezekiel 22, verse 26. It says, her priests have violated my law. And that goes for niggas in the churches, and that goes for Israelites that know they're Israelites. They have violated the Most High's law, man. You know what I'm saying? People in the church telling you you don't have to keep any of the Most High's commandments, and just so the old covenant is done away with, so we don't have to keep the commandments anymore. We can do whatever the hell we want and receive, and we're under grace, man. We can be justified by grace alone, man. We have no goddamn works, man. You know, you got niggas in the truth telling you don't believe in the principles of Mashiach, baptism, resurrection, and eternal judgment, saying that hell don't exist, man. All right, showing you they don't believe in eternal judgment. You know, it's crazy, man. You know what I'm saying? Eternal judgment. It says Ezekiel 22 verse 26. Her priests have violated my law, and a lot of these guys are violating the law by joining Freemasonry, man. Because in Freemasonry, you have to teach with your hands, man, and throw up hand signs that goes into channeling demons, man. You know what I'm saying? Going into hand signs that's used in yoga, man, which yoga goes into channeling spirits, man. You know, throwing up the sign of the horns, which goes into the horn god. You know, that's why it says her priests have violated my law, man. Telling the congregation they can eat pork. Uh, you got Israelites waxing Israelites $200 goddamn dollars for Passover, man. Some are waxing you for $100 for Passover, man. They're violating the law, man. They're persecuting and they're oppressing the poor, man. You know that's wicked. Scriptures talk about those that oppress the poor, man. So, yeah, man, her priests have violated the Most High's law. You know, they want to be joined unto the enemy because when you join Freemasonry, you're joining hand in hand with the enemy, man. And it tell you that in Isaiah that those that's joined unto these Gentiles, man, they're gonna be thrust through, man. And that's even when they tell you that in them oaths, man, that they'll thrust you through and rip your heart open and cast it into the sea. That's they be saying that on that damn Freemasonic madness, man. So like, you know, that's what it is. People are violating the Most High's laws, man. Saying it's okay to be a witch, right? Which these witches use their hands when they summon demons, man. You know what I'm saying? Doing all type of Baphomets and 666s and thumb pyramids, man. It's total folly, man. You know, channeling, with those that channel, they throw up the thumb pyramid, man. And that's why all these entertainers and all that that's throwing up all these hand signs and all that, they're witches, man. And the Lord said in Revelations, man, that all sorcerers shall have their part in the lake of fire, man. So if you don't repent from your sorcery, you will receive that judgment, man. Whether you believe me or not, man. That's what the scriptures say. All right? Because it ain't about me, man. And hell with me, man. I'm just the messenger, man. You know what I'm saying? Her priests have violated my law and profaned my holy things, right? They profaned the Lord's holy things, you know, saying that the Sabbath is Sunday, saying that Easter is Passover. Uh, they didn't try to inject Christmas like that was the Lord's holy days and all that, man. They have profaned the Lord's holy things, man. You know what I'm saying? Uh, you got pastors up there that's not even Levites collecting tithes, man. It's total folly, man. They have put no difference between the holy and profane, man. And that's what they do in the churches. They don't put a difference between the holy and profane, man. They say, "Come as you are, brother, and pay your tithes, and God gonna give you a good blessing, man." You know. They don't tell you who the wicked is in these churches and these other doctrines, man. You know what I'm saying? So it's all folly, man. Neither have they shown difference between the unclean and clean. And that's especially going on in the churches, man, because the churches don't teach the laws of God, so they can't tell you the difference between the holy and the clean, man. You know what I'm saying? They're not telling you it's an abomination to eat pork and eat shrimp, crabs, and lobster. They're not telling you you can't eat shark meat, that you can't eat chitlins, man. They not putting no difference, man. All right? They're not telling you what you can and can't eat, man. And have hid their eyes from my Sabbaths, man. You know what I'm saying? They have hid their eyes from the Most High Sabbath, man. Which the Most High said 7 days, man. In the Bible, a day is even in the evening, man. Even and evening, it has nothing. Like I said, the weekly cycle has nothing to do with the moon. It just don't, man. We can. If you go to Genesis, you don't see the word new moon in there, man. Nor do you see Kadash. The Hebrew word Kadash ain't used in Genesis, the first chapter. All right. You see the day. All right. The weekly cycle for Sabbaths is separate than the monthly cycle, man. Because the weekly cycle of Sabbaths is is dealing with evening to evening, man. You know what I'm saying? That's and also what proves that is the Lord rising on the first day of the week, man. All right. So with that, man, I'm gonna give all praise up now on the high command and don't follow the multitude, man. This is verse 27 says her princes in the midst thereof are like wolves, raven in the prey to shed blood and to destroy souls to get dishonest gain. You know what I'm saying? And that's what a lot of niggas in the truth is doing and out the truth. A lot of people is literally telling Israelites that they can follow witchcraft hand signs and channel demons to gather money and making merchandise off the Passover, making merchandise off of Israelites and selling them uh, t-shirts and garments for out of you know what I'm saying, just waxing them, man. On for the you got some Israelites to sell you a t-shirt with fringes on it for goddamn $50, $60, man. They'll sell you some fringes and a t-shirt for like $50, $60, man. That's foul, bro. You know, that's making merchandise off Israel, man. Got some Israelites that are selling Israelites, you know what I'm saying, making Israel, telling Israelites pay their donations and telling them that they're gonna receive salvation without even telling them the principles of a Mashiach, man. That's foul, bro. You know what I'm saying? That's why I tell you that their damnation slumber if not, man. That those making merchandise off of the Lord's flock, man. That's why the Lord came into the temple, man, and was whooping ass, man, and coming with that belt on their ass, man, because they were making the Father's house a house of merchandise, man. You know what I'm saying? Teach the word, man. Freely as you have received, freely give, man. I haven't seen IUIC, man. IUIC, they were charging Israelites. I don't know how much they was waxing. I think like $100 or something for the 12 tribe DVD breakdown, man. Which I know some of you brothers don't believe the 12 tribes out there chart, but that's all right, brother. You know what I'm saying? That's not salvation is not based on believing the 12 tribe chart, man. So it is what it is. Let every man be persuaded in his own mind, and don't follow the multitude, bro. Follow Hamashiach Yahweh Shai. All right. He said that these false prophets is like wolves, raven in the prey to get dishonest gain. So showing you, man, watch out for these Israelite hustlers, man, and watch out for these these pimps in the pulpit, man. All right, because these preachers, they're pimps, they're hustlers, man. All right, that's why I talk about them trying to make merchandise off of people, man. I think I was even hearing news about my grandma. You know what I'm saying? My people was telling me how they trying to go and see how much money they make a month and all type of folly, man. It's just total wickedness, Israel. So don't get this. Don't let nobody deceive you, and work out your own salvation, and keep the commandments and live, and believe in Messiah's principles and the apostles' doctrine, man. And stay away from wolves in sheep's clothing, man. So with that, all praise I'm all the higher. Shalom.